my fellow demons and angels, and we're back at it again with more key mailer promo games. Today we're gonna play some Devil's Liminal, which is a spooky horror visual novel game that has a Devil's Pact, Final Summer, Yuri horror visual novel inspired by Azor's folklore. It was released June 19, 2025. It's around like $7.77 in USD, and I'm super duper excited to try out this new key mailer game that we got recently, and I'm excited for the visual novel. You know me, I love visual novels on the channel, plus it's spooky. Hell yes, I love spooky things and visual novels. So without further ado, let's go to the game overland. Pull up the game. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna start a new game. This is the early access build of the game. There may be bugs. You can help by reporting bugs you find, okay? 1950s. A young man lay in the New York snow. Moments before, his face had been smashed in by a tire iron. Well, that sounds awful. We just started the game and it's already acting up. You could feel the cold on his raw, bruised skin. He swallowed. Blood had collected in his throat from his nose and mouth. It was becoming harder and harder for him to breathe. Would he be able to get up and get home? Would it be the cold or choking on his own blood that killed him first? In this moment, as he tried to ignore the chill climbing up his hands and feet, he thought of his favorite opera. He once managed to sneak in and see it during a Sunday matinee. It opened with an aging man on his deathbed, wondering the value of his work. And in the last moments before death, a demon came to him and promised him a second chance. Youth, a new life, and a beautiful young woman. As the man thought about the opera, he wondered, if these were his last moments, would a demon come to him? Would he ask for a second chance? A new life? The things he could do if he wasn't trapped by money and circumstance. He woke up. With some difficulty, he sat up and brushed the thin layer of snow off himself. The demon never came to him. Well, that's a weird start. 2000s. Okay, June 7th. Sunday night. Margot lay in bed. Hello, Margot. Nice to meet you. My name is Alice Damon. I'm a Damon VTuber. I collect souls for a living for my deity of misfortune, Varys. I can collect your soul if you like. Just kidding. Just kidding. Only if you sign the contract, okay? Okay. It was weird being back in her old bedroom after 2 years. She hadn't expected how much she would adjust to living in a dorm on the other side of the state, but it was now her home that felt alien to her. She rolled over and examined the art on her walls. Things she had drawn when she was a freshman in high school. Her old art was a little embarrassing to her, but it did serve as a nice reminder of how much she had improved. She would be starting college soon. She wondered if one day she would be embarrassed by whatever art she made in college too. For now, tomorrow would be her first day at work. She felt incredibly lucky to find a summer internship in her hometown. Apparently, they had been having a hard time finding recent high school graduates who were interested in social work. They told her it was the job that people were uninterested in. They told her it was the job that people were uninterested in, but Margot thought it might be that people want to leave town as soon as possible. Like she did. Her phone started buzzing. The text surprised her. She hadn't told anyone she was home yet. Lee. Hey, heard you're back in town. Wanna hang tomorrow? Text Lee now. I usually prefer to text people immediately. However, because if I text them later, I'll either think in my head, oh, I've already texted this person, so I don't need to text them again, right? But no, I actually didn't text them because I didn't hit the send button. So I usually try my best to remember to send the text right away. Otherwise, I forget, and then I'll be like, why didn't you answer me? Well, I thought I sent the message. God damn it, my brain doesn't work sometimes. Alright, so let's send the message. Margot considered whether or not she should respond. She was trying to make an effort to be more outgoing. I'm trying to be outgoing too, this. It couldn't hurt to catch up with Lee, right? Margot, Lee, sure, let's try to plan something tomorrow. I gotta head to bed now, though. Now that she had at least given him an explanation, it felt safe to go to sleep. Good night. June 8th, Monday morning. The double M's. Even though she went to bed pretty early, Margot still felt exhausted when her alarm went off. She lay there for a while, staring at the ceiling, listening to the sound of the news on the television in the living room. After her snoozed alarm went off on a second time, she heard her mother knock on the door and walk in. Margot turned to look at her. Are you up for work?
Yes.
And there's voice acting in this game, trolls. Voice acting, I tell you. Margot didn't really move from the bed. She doubted she was convincing. It's pretty hot out today, over 110 degrees.
Oh, in that case, could I get a ride to work?
Absolutely not. Damn, Mom. No, I'm rushing out the door as is. Well, damn. Sorry, Margot. Once her mother stepped back out, she sat up and started rifling around her dresser drawers for an outfit. She wondered what it'd be like to walk to work. Margot's work wasn't too far from home, but the Arizona summer heat was oppressive. Hot air rippled off the asphalt in the distance. Margot imagined a scene from a Western movie. In the distance, a shape broke the pattern of the ripples. There was some sort of heap in the middle of the road.
Huh?
Margot narrowed her eyes in an effort to get a better look. What was it? Was it... Once she realized she was looking at an animal, she rushed forward. She had only seen a cat outside once before. She knew they wouldn't survive long in this weather. After leaning over to see that there wasn't any interesting, Margot crouched down to see if the cat was still breathing. The cat's belly slowly rose and fell.
I hope I can move her without hurting her.
Poor kitty cat. We gotta help the kitty cat out, buddy. Margot knew at minimum that the cat needed to get out of the road and needed water. Among the businesses near her new job, she remembered seeing a veterinary office. Margot never had a pet before and wasn't sure how the veterinary office worked. Would they accept walk-ins? She took off her jacket and swaddled the animal. Well, guess we're going to work. Wait. Is work the veterinary office? Margot hurried to work after dropping the cat off at the veterinarian. Oh no, so she worked somewhere else, but she was on the way there to the veterinarian office on the way to work. Okay. She afraid her boss would think it was a lousy excuse for being late to her first day. Fortunately, she seemed to be understanding. The start of the day consisted of orientation for the new summer interns and being shown around the veterans' home. It was a retirement home for the elderly and disabled military veterans. After lunch and meeting more of the staff, the day was almost over. Margot's new boss waved her over for a chat. I noticed your eyes during lunch. You have a heterochromia?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice. Oh, now that you said that, I can see. She does have one darker eye, and then where her side bang is, it is a little lighter. Very pretty. Thank you. I don't think I've met anyone with heterochromia before. Well, anyway, you're moving to California for college soon. Yes, in August. What do your parents think about your moving so far from home? Okay, so not everything is voiced in English, but like certain lines definitely are. Oh, it's fine. You're pretty brave. I ended up staying in Arizona for college. I wasn't able to live that far away from my family when I was 18. Yeah, I've had a lot of friends say that. What do you think you'll study in school? I'm not sure yet. Well, I hope you enjoy working in the social service department here. I'm happy to answer any questions of being a social worker. After talking a bit more about the veterans' home and the residents, it was time for Margot to head out. After work! Just as Margot reached the doors in the lobby, she felt her phone vibrate. I'm still free if you are. Margot felt flustered. With everything that happened that morning, she completely forgot to text Lee. Listen, that happens to me all the time. Like, I get busy, the day gets busy, something IRL happens, or something on stream happens, like where I'm too focused on the game, or whatever, and I keep forgetting to text people when I really ought to text people more. I'm not ignoring you, I swear. I'm just a very busy daemon, goddammit. She started fumbling with her phone to type a quick response. Suddenly, she felt a bump, and her phone clattered to the ground. Well, we dropped our phone.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you there.
Hello, beautiful lady.
It's okay. I shouldn't have been standing by the door.
Yeah, that was my fault. I wasn't paying attention. The stranger crouched down to pick up Margot's phone. She handed it back to Margot with a smile. Don't worry about it. Have a good night. Margot quickly shook off the embarrassment and got back to texting. Well, damn. Meet up now, another time. Well, I already told them that we would meet up, so I guess we could meet up now. I could save again. Meet up now. Sorry, was really busy this morning and forgot. That's me, hashtag relatable. I can meet up now. Let's meet at the library. Okay. Library. It's been a while since she'd been to the library in her neighborhood. Yeah, same here. We have a library in our neighborhood, but like, I'm always so busy, and we haven't like been in a long time. But when we went that one time, we bought some books with some monies, and like, we rented some out, and it was very nice, and I like books. Books are nice. Sometimes Margo would meet up with her friend Nikki and walk around the desert and stop at the library to have snacks. Ooh, that sounds so good. On weekends, she would sometimes come alone to read comics. Oh, comics, back in my day. Sitting there again felt nostalgic. Lee arrived a moment after she did. He looked exactly the same as she remembered. Yo, what up, Lee? Hey, good to have you back in town. Margo smiled at him. Arigato gozaimasu. He sat down next to her and pulled out a pack of cigarettes from her pocket. Well, damn. I thought you quit. It's hard. I keep starting again when I get stressed. She nodded a little as he lit one. So, where have you been the past couple of years? There's a bunch of different rumors. It's like we were talking one day and then you dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, well, damn, I have options. Hold on now. You can't just jump the gun and ask me so many different... Oh, wait, hold on. You can't just do that to me. I wasn't prepared for a pop quiz. Alright, there's a bunch of different rumors. Oh, I had two options. I've been in school. Rumors? I mean, they did say at the beginning of the game we were in school, right?
Well...
I went to school in another city. In another city? Why? Were you in trouble or something? No, nothing like that. I wanted to be able to get to a better college. Oh yeah? Did that work? Yep, I'm leaving at the end of the summer. Oh. Lee looked off for a moment and frowned. I guess we'll get to have lots of time in together while you're still here, huh? Guess so. You know, I've been thinking about school too, because of you. Really? Yeah, maybe community college or something. There was yelling from the parking lot. Margo and Lee looked up to see what it was. Oh shit, dog. Mom's mad. Uh-oh, it's Mama? Margo! Margo's mother had pulled up near them. Huh? Mom? I've been looking everywhere for you. Let's go.
Okay.
But Mom, I'm trying to talk to Lee. What the hell, man? Margo turned to Lee and gave him an embarrassed smile. He shrugged and put out his cigarette on the bench. See you around. They both got up. Lee gave Margo a quick hug. Aw, huggy buggies. Yeah, see you. In the car, Margo looked out the window. What the hell, Ma? I was hanging out, man. Margo's mother stared ahead at the road. I've been looking everywhere for you. What do you mean? You weren't at work. I thought you were busy. You didn't say you were gonna pick me up. Well, I was off work earlier than I expected. Oh boy, here we go. I would like some communication, Mama. If you're gonna pick me up at work, you better send me a text message. Otherwise, I'm gonna hang out with a friend. Oh, thank you so much for the raid. Oh my goodness. Hello, Ethereal Crow. Hello again. Hi, how are you? Let me give you a shout out. Oh my god, there's so many. Raid incoming. Oh yeah, because I added Moobot in recently. Very nice, very nice. Welcome, welcome. All of my bots are welcoming you in. Stream bots, Stream Element, the Moobot, and the Pando. Crow is just fine. Oh, okay. Nice to meet you, Crow. Hold on, let me give you a shout out. Thanks for bringing your community over. Oh, you were playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Hey, let's go. We love the Call of Duty. I used to play a lot of campaign mode back in my day of the Call of Duty and the zombies. I hope you had a good streaming. Make sure to get some good rest and some foodies and some hydration. And hello, everyone. My name is Alice Damon. I'm a Damon VTuber and I collect souls for a living for my deity of Vis, Fortune Varus. I play a variety of games on the Twitch channel, slowly starting to upload things on the YouTube channel. And thanks so much for bringing your community over. If you have to raid and run, feel free. And thanks for stopping in. Oh, I'm just going to stream a different game. Oh, no problem. Sometimes people do that as well, where they raid, and then they play more games right afterwards. My good friend, Melisma VT does that a lot. But Melisma VT on Twitter, but Melisma on Twitch. Yes. Well, I hope you enjoy your next game and activity that you do. And thank you so much for the raid. Alright, what for art are we doing? June 9th. Tuesday morning. Give it up for Tuesday, everybody. Margo abruptly woke up. It wasn't her alarm, but a phone call that jolted her awake. Weren't you in kids chat? Kitaro? Kitaro? Do you mean Kitaro VT? Hello? Miss Sylvia. Oh, hey, it's the veterinarian calling us. We have an update on the cat you brought in. She was severely dehydrated, but has made a full recovery. Oh, that's great. Were you able to find out if she has an odor? That's where I remember you from. Oh, yeah. We raided Kitaro a while ago. Yeah. That's right. Happy Kitaro. We love the Kitaro. He's got such cool and amazing models he makes. He's such a cool cat. We didn't find a chip. Do I need to pick her up then? Margaret didn't know what to do now. She couldn't keep a cat. Normally, yes. But we can't find her. Wait, what? Margaret wondered if she was still asleep. We will still need you to come in to pay for her treatment. What do you mean? How did you lose her? Ma'am, either way, her medication costs money. Okay, I'll pay for it when you find her. Margaret hung up and rolled back over to sleep until her alarm went off. Then there was a knock at her door. Her mother walked in. Are you up for work? It's the same question every day, isn't it, Mama? She would not be able to wait for her alarm. Yes. It's pretty hot out today. Over 110. Wait, what? Are we doing a Groundhog Day? This is the same as yesterday. Margaret pulled her sheet up further, though she'd been able to squeeze out a little more rest that way. Same as yesterday, huh? Do you want a ride? Oh, that's weird. But this time she's actually offering her a ride to work. What in the hell's going on here? Sure, thanks. Alright, tell me when you're ready. Her mother sighed. You really need to learn how to drive. Here we go, Mom. I will learn how to drive. It's just not a priority right now. I'm trying to make money streaming. I mean, what? Work. When Margaret arrived at work, Erica sat her down for a quick meeting. I did some thinking last night on what I'd like you to work on. Okay, so it's not Groundhog's Day. It's just the same temperature as yesterday. I think it'd be a good idea for you to help me organize the resident files. She gestured over to the filing cabinet, cartoonishly stuffed with files poking out from open drawers. I love organizing. I'll do it. Obviously, the information in them is confidential, but take a look at some of the documents. I think seeing some of these files will give you a better idea of what the residents are like. Then maybe you could spend some time with them. Sure. What do you want me to start? Erica set about showing Margot the files and what needed to be done. Once Margot got into the rhythm, Erica stepped out and left her alone in the office. Margot was glad it'd be a quiet day. She realized she felt nervous at the prospect of talking to residents. What would they have to talk about? A knock at the door interrupted her thoughts. Hey, it's a pretty lady. Excuse me. Oh. Margot looked up and put on a professional smile. How can I help you? I'm trying to find my grandma's room, 203. That's up on the second floor. Want me to show you? Yeah, sure. They walked to the elevator and rode to the second floor. Margot couldn't help looking at her. Where had they met before? Didn't we bump into each other yesterday? Margot realized she had been staring and quickly turned away. Oh, that's awkward. Yeah, sorry about that. Don't sweat it. Did you start working here recently? I haven't seen you before. Yeah, I started yesterday. I'm just here for the summer. Oh, cool. Well, I'm planning on having lunch here. Want to sit together? You better believe I'll sit with you, ma'am. Ma'am, what's your name, ma'am? Can I get your autograph? I mean, can I get your digits? I mean, ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. Okay.
Sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hot damn. We got a nice lunch date. Lunch. Margaret wasn't sure if the girl was serious about her lunch invitation. Worst case, she figured she could sit by herself and do some drawing. After grabbing her tray, she looked around. There was various other visitors and staff scattered around. Sure enough, she saw the girl sitting at a table in the corner of the room. The girl looked up and waved at Margot. Margot walked over and sat across from her at the table.
Hey, Margot! I wasn't sure if you were going to join me.
I didn't know if you were actually going to join me.
I came by to visit my grandma by myself today, so I was kind of dreading having lunch alone. She usually likes to nap around noon.
Oh, that sounds so nice. A noon nap. Sometimes I'm able to get a noon nap in. That's very nice.
Hey, what's up? What's your name?
Yeah, what is your name?
Oh, sorry. I got ahead of myself.
The girl extended her hand out to Margot. They shook. Margot felt something like deja vu. I have been in this place before, but maybe we have done this before. You never know.
I'm back.
Nice, Beck. Nice to meet ya.
I'm staying with my mom for the summer, so I'm trying to find people to hang out with.
I get that.
I totes get that. For real, for real. Oh yeah, you mentioned you're just here for the summer too. Yeah, I just graduated from high school. Now I'm working until college starts. Oh, nice. Me too. Well, I'm helping with my mom. Blah, 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 blah. Me too. Well, I'm helping my mom with work. I don't know if that counts. Sure it does. After all, so your grandma lives here? What did she do in the military? She was in the Army Nurse Corps. She's pretty cool. What do you mean no head patas for Alice? What do you mean? I have a redeem for that. What? They chatted for the rest of lunch. To Margot, Beck seemed so animated and excited to meet her. As they talked, Margot started to feel a little less afraid of being alone. What them? Ah, thanks, Trolls, for the head but I can't believe you've done this. At least Trolls will give us the head but. That. What is going on? Oh, what is happening? What's going on? Thanks for hiding in the Desi. Margot knew she was asleep, but she still felt present, aware. Was this a lucid dream? Oh, hell no. Usually when it's lucid dreams, it's like spooky dreams. But then again, I'm a lucid dreamer, so I'm able to control my dreams and take a part in my dreams, like, almost all the time. She had read about them before, but she couldn't remember if she ever had one before. She sat up in her bed. How funny. The first time she has a lucid dream, and it takes place in her bedroom. Oh my god, her outfit looks so good, though. Oh my god, girl. Girl sat in front of Margot's bed. Oh wait, that's somebody else. I was like, who's that?
Listen.
Beautiful lady. Are you a demon? Are you a sleep paralysis demon? You're a damn gorgeous lady. You didn't recognize her.
I need your help.
Who the heck are you?
My help?
I know what Margot looks like, guys. Don't tell me that I don't know who these people are. Listen, my brain is not the size of a goldfish. Everything is fine.
What's going on? I am trapped.
Who are you and why are you and how are you and how did you get there?
I'll show you how to help me.
Okie dokie.
Why me?
What him? Time to wake up. June 10th. Honestly, though, I might say, depending on how long this game is, maybe we'll play it again with the Witchy Panday so they can also interact with it. Because it gives me such Witchy Panday vibes. There's 3 ladies in there. There's 3 ladies in the Witchy Panday. Very nice, very nice. June 10th, Wednesday morning. Also, who the heck was that lady and what the heck does she want with us? Margot woke up groggy. She wondered why she rarely felt rested and awake in the morning. That's me. Hashtag relatable. Always tired in the morning. Somebody send help. Maybe this time it had to do with that strange dream. She rolled onto her back and stretched out. Reaching out her hands, she felt something. It's the kitty cat. How'd you get in our house, kitty cat? The doors and windows are all closed. How the frick did you get in? How did you get in? What? She looked up to see a cat curled up in the corner of her bed. She was the same one from earlier in the week. The cat that the veterinarian somehow lost. How are you here? Meow. Meow. The cat stared back. From the expression on the cat's face, Margot half expected her to respond. But instead, Margot was left trying to fill in the blanks for how she ended up in her room. Her parents had a strict no pet rule. She doubted her mother would have a sudden change of heart. They don't have a litter box or cat food. She didn't know anything about taking care of a cat. She reached out to stroke the cat's back. The cat bobbed along with her hand. Aw, that's so cute. And a kitty cat. And they didn't sense. Margot, but I can't just leave you outside again. Margot's mother started knocking on the door, startling both Margot and the cat. Margot turned to the door, feeling herself panicking. How would she explain this? The door knocked her up and her mother walked in. Are you awake? Margot tried sitting in front of the cat to buy herself time. Yes. Let me know when you're ready. Her mother turned and left. No reaction to the cat. Mom? Did you not see the cat? Are we in an alternate reality where she already accepted that the cat is the cat? Margot sat there, stunned and confused. There was no way just sitting up more actually hid the cat. She turned around to check on her. Nothing was there. What? What? The cat's not real, guys! The cat's a ghost! Huh? What the fuck? Okay, we're at work now. It was shaping up to be another quiet day at work. Margot sorted through the files, and after a while found herself creating a little stories about each resident. She noted how much their examinations varied. Some residents seemed to only be limited by physical complications. Others struggled with drawing a clock or knowing what day it was. After a while, she went from imagining what each person was like to imagining what she would be like in old age. Is there any way to predict something like that? She didn't really know her grandparents or how they might have passed away, so she couldn't make any guesses based on that. It felt overwhelming. I'm overwhelmed that you're overwhelmed. She shook her head, trying to clear her thoughts. She shouldn't think about this. She closed the file and stared ahead for a moment. In her bag, there was a dull buzzing noise. She grabbed her phone and flipped it open. It was a text from Nikki. Why didn't you text me you're back? I had to find out from there. I didn't know you still had talked to him. Margaret felt her stomach twist with guilt. Nikki was right to be mad. She briefly wondered when Nikki would have run into Lee. I'm sorry, it's been really busy. Getting ready for college and working. It's only gonna get busier. We gotta hang out while we can. Yeah, you're right. We're gonna go to the mall this weekend. Have you been? No, it opened while I was gone. Cool, let's do that. Great, I'd rather not. Well, damn, that's horrible. Listen, great, I'm excited. I'll see what damn free. After work, when Margaret got home, she thought about her conversation with Nikki. She realized she really hadn't checked on her messages, email, or anything since she got home. Honestly, sometimes it's nice to just step away from technology for a bit and let the mind reset and take a nap. I wish I could take a nap. She had no idea if any old friends had been trying to reach her. She logged in and scrolled through some updates. A lot of it seemed to be about trips to beaches and lake houses, dorm shopping with parents. She felt a small pang. When she glanced at her new messages, there was a recent message. Blah, 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 blah. I can't read. She didn't recognize the name, but she couldn't help but be curious. Helen? Who the heck is Helen? Is your dad Victor Silva? I think we might be related. Margot reread the message. Then her gaze shifted to the name and image. She kept trying to figure out who this woman could be if anything about it was familiar. Nothing came up. Maybe she should ask her mother. She wanted to get something from the kitchen anyway. In the living room, her mother was on the couch. Her mother anxiously leaned forward in her seat as she watched a show on television. It was a VHS recording her mother made of a soap opera episode.
Mom?
I don't think you should interrupt her now. She's in the zone. I have a quick question. Her mother waved her hand at Margot and paused the show. You know I'm watching my show, honey. It only takes 45 minutes. She hit play again, signal that the conversation was over. Well, damn. Don't interrupt Mama when she's watching her show. I guess I'll just go then. Bye. Margot continued to the kitchen. Feeling pretty tired, she put together a sandwich. What kind of sandwich are we making, Margot? She carefully inspected the bread, making sure ants hadn't gotten to it yet. After eating it in the kitchen, she quickly washed the dishes and went back to her room. Damn it, they didn't tell me what kind of sandwich. I'm gonna say it's a PB&J. Thinking about the message, the cat, the text with Nikki, and Margot started drifted off to sleep. She heard a loud sigh and the kitchen sink running as her mother rewashed the dishes. Well, damn! Sorry, Mom, for making more dishes.